In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to use a for-each loop to create a new look and feel for an array, to read through an array and output to the array. I'm also going to demonstrate how to type in and how to make an associative array using an array of arrays. So we're going to start, and we're just in our assignment number 2. So I'm going to start by adding the PHP and closing the PHP tags, and I'm going to echo out a little bit of a header that says, for each loop example, and of course at the end of the echo we use a semicolon. Now we're going to create the array. States is equal to an array. And we're going to use the open parentheses, and we are going to create another array, and this one is going to have a city, and we're going to use the equal sign. It's going to be an associative array, so we're going to call it Atlanta, and then we're going to add a comma after the first element. And now we're going to add state. That's the second element. Notice it's lowercase, all one word. And we're going to call that Georgia, another comma. And then we're going to do the last one, this population. And it's just going to be a number. So we're actually not going to put it in quotes. And then we add a comma. So I'm going to copy that line and paste it 4 more times. So we have 5, and the last thing I'm going to do is remove that comma from the last one. We don't need that there. And in the last, at the very end of the array of arrays, I'm going to add a semicolon. Okay, now I'm going to change out some of this data. I'm going to add New York here, and Macon, and Birmingham, and Gray. That one's Georgia, this one's Alabama, this one's Georgia, this one is New York. Okay, let's change out some of the populations. 853, and Macon, not very big, and Birmingham, and little tiny Gray. Save that, and I'm going to upload it to the web, which should auto upload. And let's just go out to the web and look at it and see if it added it. So we got the for each loop. Let's look at some source code and see if we can see the PHP code, and you can't, so it's good. So PHP code does not get fed from the server out to the page, so we know it's working great. All right, now let's view this. So the first thing we want to do is we want to set up our table. So table, and it's going to try to auto fill the table, but let's go ahead at the very bottom of where we're going to go and just finish up the end part of our table, and we'll just do something like that. Come up here, table, we want to add a row, and inside the row we want to add a th, and inside that th we'll put city. Let's do another th, means table header, and we'll put state. Bring that back up. Add another one, and call it population. All right, let's just put it all on one row. Make sure it looks good. So we have our tr here, and we'll close tr tag here and close it up with a double quote and a semicolon. So in this th, that's good, this th, that's good, and this th, that's good. Okay, let's output. Let's output with our for each. So we're going to use the for each loop, which is perfect for arrays, and we're going to call our array, which is states, as, and we're going to make a singular state array, and we are going to echo out some more HTML. So tr, that's the start of a new row, a new table row. And we can also do a td tag. And inside that td tag, close it up and put a state, city. Now these dots I'm using are concatenation td, and close it up. So we have our tag, and inside it says state with city. This state references this state, this city references this keyword over here called city. So let's copy that row and let's paste it down 3 times. And at the end of the whole thing, we want to add our closing tr. And at the beginning of both of these rows, we want to remove our tr. All right. And I'll go ahead and remove some of that code there. Okay, let's take a look now. Now instead of city, it's going to stay city, then state, then population. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at it and see what it looks like. Refresh it, and it looks like it's working. Okay, looks like it's working very nice. So that right there shows you exactly how to output the city, state, and population. Now let's just say we want to add one more column called visited. Well, it requires 2 things. First, let's copy the middle row, and let's call this one visited, V-I-S-I-T-E-D. Okay, and then we just need to come up, and on the end of each of these, visited, and we need to associate it with a yes. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to copy that, and at the end of each of these numbers, I'm just going to paste that right in. Okay, and let's look at it. I have not been to New York, and I have not been to, I've been everywhere else. So let's save that, and let's see what it looks like. Okay, now what are we missing? Well, we only have 3 table headers, and we have 4 columns. So we're missing the table header. So I'm going to go up here to the table header, and I'm going to copy this one, and I'm just going to paste it here, and instead of population, I'm going to say visited. Save it, and now let's go ahead and look at it on the web, and it looks great. Now, it kind of looks great. So for this video, that's exactly how you do it. That's how you add columns. That's what an array looks like. Okay?